Today, we are joined by Patrina Dixon. Patrina Dixon is a certified financial education instructor, a registered financial consultant, and a two-time #1 best-selling author and speaker. As founder and CEO of It's My Money, Patrina and her team are on a mission to help individuals transform their lives through mastery of money management skills. Patrina, we have a series of questions we would love for you to answer. Let's dive in.
Oh my gosh, thank you for that question. The YWCA Hartford Region I've been partnering with them for many, many, many years, well before I became a finance coach. And in the last 9 years, I've been working with them and their young population as well as their women population. I love the mission of the YWCA Hartford Region. It aligns to the work that I do within the community, and I love when I get an opportunity to work with people that they serve. I wish every month was Financial Literacy Month, but April being Financial Literacy Month is really important because people really do hone in on learning how to better manage their money. You know, the famous Maya Angelou said, when you know better, you do better. So during this time, people learn to do better with their money. And I love when I'm able to share resources to help them do exactly that. The one tip that I would give is make sure that you manage your cash flow. That means ensuring you know exactly how much is coming in and exactly how much you plan to spend out. That is called your expenses. When you manage that well, you'll have a better sound decision making relative to your money. So let me first start by the times that we're in right now are uncharted waters. People are really concerned, and you should be concerned about what's going on. But what I would say is do not panic. The reason why I say that is because when you're in panic mode, you may not be thinking clearly, and you need to really make sound decisions as it pertains to how much money that you're spending, what you're spending it on, and where it's going. So it's really important to not panic. You need to be very, very keen and aware on what's going on and use tips that you may get to help you along your journey. When you act in strategy mode as opposed to panic mode, then you'll be able to make right decisions, better decisions for your money. And then do what I said earlier, manage your cash flow. That's something you can do right now as well as into the future. Yeah, absolutely. So if you've never budgeted before, it's okay. It's very easy to do. So you want to make sure that you know exactly how much you're coming in. And I know this is not proper English, but the math doesn't math if you're not using the exact amounts. So make sure that you're from all sources that you have money coming in, that you jotting that down, even if that's on a piece of paper. You don't need to use an app or a device. You can use a piece of paper or Excel. And then all the things that you have to pay out, not just those with due dates. So oftentimes people will include their rent or mortgage, car payment, car insurance, the things that you know it's a certain amount that you have to pay on a certain day. Make sure you incorporate things in there that do not have due dates, like groceries, like gas, things like that, because those are things that you would spend money on. If you forget to include them in your cash flow, then your budget, then you will not have the math right at the end of the day. So you want to ensure that you're doing both the income and the expenses that you spend things on, starting with your priorities, which are your needs, and then you go into your wants if there's money left for the wants. And that's how you can better get handle of your money during these uncertain times as well as afterwards. savings is really important. It's really important that you save. And let me tell you something, you don't have to save half your paycheck if that's not what you're able to do right now. But if you can save a little and then do that very consistently and automate the way that you do it, before you know it, it'll be well off than what you expected. And then as you go along, you can increase it little by little. The best way to do it is automate it and a high yield savings. So how do you automate it? If you are working for an employer, you open up your high yield savings account and you get your account information and you go and tell your employer by way of their online portal or go into your HR department, and you have a certain amount set to go to that high yield savings account on an automated basis every time you get paid. So I call it automated and forget about it. And make sure that that savings account that you have your money automated in is a high yield savings account. And you can go to many different places. You can search Google for best high yield online savings account, and that's the account that you want to store your money in. So it's really important to have money stored up for later. If you need help, get help. There's many different ways that you can get information to help you along your financial journey. You want to make sure you do the research on anybody that you're getting information from, but information is out there for you. You can listen to it by way of podcast. You can watch it by way of YouTube. You could read about it by way of blogs. You can attend a workshop, or you can get programming with the YWCA. They have many programs that can help relative to finances. They actually even have a financial lab. So make sure that you invest in yourself by finding a resource that can help you along the way. Oh my gosh. So the reason why I do this, because when I learned how to manage my money better, it transformed my life. So I know if I can do it, you can do it too. The reason why It's My Money is my trademark brand is because when you become intimate with your money, you want to make sure you're doing right by your money. And when you're intimate with something, you want to do right by it. You want to be the best steward of it. So that's the whole mission behind It's My Money, is helping people to better manage their money so they can enjoy life to the fullest and build generational wealth. It's really important if you are in a family setting, so husband, wife and children, partners, whatever your family construct is, that everybody's on the same page, because you can't have people that are together working in silos. So it's really important to communicate. Communication is very important relative to your financial journey. So if you are together with somebody and you all both have decided to go along a financial journey, set time aside. Every Friday, every other Friday, you're going to have the money date. And if you enjoy a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, a glass of wine, whatever that is, sit down and have that conversation. Have it in a nice setting. Make sure that you all on the same page relative to how you're managing the cash flow. Even if one person is doing it for the household, the other should know what's going on. And making sure that you are ensuring that you're taking in ideas, that you're hearing the other, that you're sharing what is important to you and listening to what's important to the other person, and seeing how you can incorporate that into how you're managing your cash flow. If your family includes children, make sure you include your children as well. So it may not be, let your little one look at your budget sheet, but ensure that they understand that you make money and how you do that. And then when you get money, make sure you share with them how to do it. Make sure that you know that that charity, maybe you give back. Maybe you show them when it's gone until you get some more. So make sure you begin instilling that in young people really early, so that when they get older, it's already instilled and they'll be going on their financial journey, have the right financial footing. Hopefully you enjoyed the tips that I shared with you regarding manage your money. You can follow me across all social media at itsmymoney_, or my website is itsmymoney.info.
Thank you to our guest, Patrina Dixon, for reminding our viewers that financial literacy is not about mastering everything overnight. It's about developing habits that lead to long-term success. YWCA Hartford Region is committed to sharing information that fosters economic growth. Thank you for tuning in and growing with us. Until the next time, stay financially savvy and commit to learning one new skill.